Hopefully we don't have the same issues we had a couple of weeks ago.
Next week I will be streaming and everything back again with the overlays and stuff.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we've got audio included?
Got it included.
Excellent.
How have you been?
What was that?
How have you been?
What were Mercedes thinking?
Oh, yeah. Well, it went well for Mexico.
Yeah, just the wrong Mercedes.
Yeah, that was
Because in case nobody got the memo, it's Hamilton that's fighting for the championship, not Bottas.
Yeah, it looked like they benefited Bottas there.
Anyway, we are definitely going to be talking about Turkey today. But that being said, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Fraser McKenzie here. Welcome once again to the start of tonight's XRL coverage. We have got, as always, here on the main channel, the X1 Superstars, as we head to the land of the Supermax, Zandvoort, for the Dutch Grand Prix. Will we see a Red Bull succeed here like we saw with Max Verstappen at this track a few weeks ago? Time will tell. And it is going to be 100% dry all the way through qualifying and the race.
Yes,
So this is yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, so yeah, this is without a doubt possibly the shortest track on the calendar, given the fact that there's 72 laps in a 100% race distance around this track. But here it's only 50%, so we only have 36 to worry about. 2D has retired from the session. He is serving a qualifying ban. But yeah, alongside 2D this evening, we have got Sasha, Starfish, who's our lead car, Mad Gank, Jacob, who won the Dev League race last night, leading a majority of it as well. This is his X1 debut this evening. We've got Liam, Prudish Medal, and Racing Tudor. He is also making his debut this evening. Bull Beast, Path, our championship leader. BT is back in the Ferrari this time. Nath, Frisbee, Low, Space Hurricane, J, Ultimate, and Trap Polos. So let's ride on board with Starfish for a lap around the Zandvoort circuit. You've got that long hairpin right-hander of turn 1. And then we get through turns 2 and 3 here. Turn 3, very easy to lose the back end. It's one of a handful of areas on this track where it's easy to lose the back end if you put a bit too much power down. And we've got yellow flags in sector 3. I think that was just one of the Alpha Tauris. Heading through turn 8 here. And we've got another tight right-hander here, turn 9. There's a lot of tight corners here. This is an old school circuit here. It's been revamped for this modern generation. This is the second of the DRS straights as they head towards the chicane of turns 11 and 12. There was a very spectacular incident in the Dev League race last night at that particular section, and a number of drivers ended up dropping it through this last corner, turn 14, a banked right-hander, and keeping to the pit wall. First lap of the day, a 1:10.948.
I was going to say, that this track, this race is going to be 100% dry, but this track feels like it's raining. It's super slippery. So they have to be very careful on the exits of bank turns. They have to be very careful.
Talking of which, one of the Ferraris has put it into the wall
at the exit of the bank. Yep, there it is.
And that is Space. And I was just saying, it's very easy to put it into the wall at that particular section of the track. It's a very narrow circuit as well, and as a result, we've had our officially second retirement of the session, given 2D retired serving a qualifying ban. Nath, top of the timesheets on mediums with a 1:10.637, quarter of a second quicker than Ultimate, who was 4 thousandths ahead of Trapolos. We've got Red Bull of Jay coming into the pits. Here comes Racer Tudor now, and it's a 1:11.9. Nothing overly spectacular for him, but nevertheless, here is the other debutant for the X1 this evening, and the BT has been kicked from the session. Technical issues galore, not the way you would have wanted to make his return. So as Jacob's going round for his lap, we'll have a look at the championship standings. I actually said by mistake that Path was the championship leader. He's one of the championship contenders. Path with a huge retirement from Belgium last week. If you haven't seen that race yet, definitely check it out. It was chaos, especially the exit, especially the incident through La Source. And Starfish, oh dear, he's put it into the wall heading into the second DRS straight. Oh, that is a real shame there for 2D. That's 3 gone. I think Jacob backed out of his lap. I wouldn't blame him if he did. He's going for it though. Let's see what he can pull out of the bag. A 1:12.5. Well, he had to slow down because of what happened with 2D, unfortunately. But nevertheless, championship standings. You've got Frisbee at the top with 112 points. Path with 84. Ultimate with 82. Jay and Waddington both tied on 54. Sasha with 50. Starfish with 46. Trap Palos with 36. And Freddy Watts with 33, also tied with Ollie and Bullbeast. In the Constructors' Championship, meanwhile, we've got Alpine still top of the standings with 166 points, 140 for McLaren, 122 for Mercedes, 114 for Alfa Romeo, 93 for Ferrari, 81 for Williams, 80 for Red Bull, Haas with 74, 51 for Aston Martin, and AlphaTauri still languishing at the bottom of the standings. Still languishing at the bottom of the standings. With 12 points. No, 2D, you were tied at the start of the session. Starfish crashed on track. Starfish crashed on track, 2D, so your teammate is out as well. So that's not a mistake on my part, 2D. That's your fault for not paying attention. Much like the Mercedes team with Lewis Hamilton earlier today. Where do we even begin with how... Must be careful with my choice of words here, as one of the McLarens has spun it. And not sure who it is. It is Hurricane. The Mercedes. I'm sorry. The Mercedes Computer 2000 or whatever it was. Crofty and Kravitz called it. Mercedes Strategist Computer 2000. What? I swear that is something you'd hear out of the Sonic Boom TV series. And Ultimate is now top of the timesheets. He's got a 1:10.590. He's happy with his time. He's retiring from the session. We've got a BT back in. Still got a handful of drivers that we get to settle lap time. Mad Gank being one of them. He's just started his lap, so let's focus with him for the time being. But still, what were Mercedes thinking? Hamilton said he wanted to stay out. And Mercedes didn't listen. That being said, though, congratulations to Bottas on winning the race today. And Verstappen is now back in the lead of the Drivers' Championship by 6 points. It could have been just 1 point if Mercedes hadn't screwed up, Bono! Don't know what idiots were running... Don't know what idiots were running it today, but... Anyway... Here comes Mad Gank, 111.664. And Nath, hello, 110.4. And also on our sister channel as well, we've also got X3 coverage from Zandvoort as well. So what's better than having one race to focus on? 2 races to focus on! But yeah. So we're going to be down to 14 drivers heading into... Excuse me. We're going to be down to 14 drivers heading into the second part of qualifying. We're only going to be losing another 2 drivers. A BT's yet to set a lap time, as is Frisbee. Excuse me. Where's the caffeine when I need it? Something you'll have to do for the time being. And we've got one of the Ferraris. And oh, that's a BT! Oh no! Final corner again! 2 victims at the final corner. So now all Frisbee needs to do is get a lap time on the board, and that's him safe into Q2 regardless. Oh, that... You really got to feel for... You gotta really got to feel for a BT. And oh, he's actually not enough. He's not got enough to get through at the moment. Mad Gank with a 111.498. So from Liam down to Tudor, gap's only about half a second. Frisbee now 4.3 seconds up. Much better this time around. There's a much quicker time from Frisbee this time around, and oh, just misses out on top spot. 110.548, and that's put low into the drop zone. So Frisbee safe regardless. Let's see what Lowe can pull out of the bag here. He needs at least an 11.5 to get through. Ooh, runs a little bit wide there. Is that going to cost him? Doesn't improve, but he's got time for another lap if he's quick. Tudor, meanwhile, is round for his lap. He's about halfway through his lap now. There he is, 3/10 up. Which will put him into the top 10. Frisbee retires from the session. He's happy with his time. What can Lowe pull out of the bag here? No, Lowe comes into the pits. Oh, this is going to be tight. I don't think he's got enough time to come out for another lap. I don't think he's got time for another lap. I think that's it. I think that's qualifying done. I think that's Q1 done here. And Path, look at this. Path's only down in 13th. Path might not have enough ERS for his his flying lap, but nevertheless, like I say, he's through into Q2 regardless. Because Lowe has not had enough time to come out for a flying lap. In saying that, though, no, that's his teammate Jay that's just come through. It's one of the Alpha Tauris coming in. That's Tudor. He's happy with his time. He should safely be through. So Path into the pits, happy with his height. So there we go, checkered flag is out. So that's it. That is Q1 out of the way. Lowe, 2D, Starfish, Lowe, 2D, Abiti, and Space all out. Both Ferraris out of qualifying. Yep, both Ferraris are out. Here we go. There it is. You got Nath fastest on the mediums. Amazingly, that is. Hats off to him for that. But nevertheless, let's say Starfish, Low, 2D, Abiti, and Space all out qualifying. So we'll see how the rest of the session plays out. Yeah, Caesar informed me that his family have come over, and he said he'll be back in time before the start of the race. So here we go, it is strategy time here. Qualifying. Top 10 start the race on the tyres they set their fastest lap on. Everybody else has free choice. So we've got Frisbee top of the timesheets at the moment with his first legitimate lap of Q2, 1:10.966. Bullbeast and Nath have just done exploratory laps. Which begs the question, what is the most optimum strategy around here? Guess we'll find out soon enough. Jacob with a 1:11.2. Jay coming around the last couple of corners now. And Jay going fastest with a 1:10.5. Soft, medium, medium, hard, soft, hard. So it is possible to do your classic boring one stop. But hey, the XRL is anything but boring around here. Guys, I've been saying it for weeks, months even. Force the teams to use all three tyre compounds. Force them to use all three compounds. Force them to make 2 mandatory stops. And make sure each stop is a different tyre compound. Like, if you're starting on softs, make the teams use medium and hards. And if they're starting on mediums, make them use soft and hards. Make the teams use all 3 compounds. I'm tired of boring one-stops in Formula 1. Especially around Sochi. But keep the wet weather rules the same. No, Zola, what I mean is, in the actual Formula 1, we need to speak to the FIA and tell them about this idea of making all 3 tyre compounds mandatory. Making sure the teams use all 3 compounds in the race. Effectively making it a 2-stop race every single time. That's what I'm proposing to the FIA. I hope they're listening to this. That way the races are a bit more exciting. Go path. I was about to say that's not path. That's an Alfa Romeo. Either that. Oh, it just looked like an Alfa Romeo from the back. There's so many blue cars. Too many blue cars. Path around the final corner. What's he going to pull out of the bag? 1:11.2. That's only good enough for 7th. And Nath, meanwhile, hello! A 1:10.133. So Liam on an outlap now with 6 minutes to go. And oh, well, thankfully both Alpines are okay. Thankfully both drivers are okay. Path on the verge of elimination here. I think everyone's going to be starting the race on the softs at this point, which wouldn't surprise me at this point. Liam still hasn't set a lap time yet. Liam gets himself into the top 10, but only just. You've got Prudish Medal, Racing Tudor, Rhine Hurricane and XRL Ultimate all in danger of elimination here. Which will definitely not help them as far as their hunt for the championship is concerned, especially the Alpines. Frisbee, relatively okay. He is third with 110.5. He's on the mediums. I wouldn't be at all surprised if everybody else started coming out on softs and eighth. Interestingly, he's going for another set. And Ultimate's gone spin. Oh no! With less than 3 minutes to go. And Ultimate's been disqualified. Wow! That is huge! Ultimate is going to have to start 14th. Being disqualified for driving the wrong way. He tried to correct where he was on the track. He tried to spin the car round, and because of other cars approaching, there was nothing he could do about it. And Liam has retired from the session, which is bold, to say the least. And Nath gets into the 109s! And that was Prudish Medal getting into the top 10. Liam right on the bubble here. Path only needs 0.06 of a second, and he's now 0.06 ahead. And Path 2/10 down. This will be a massive shock. He's only got one more shot to improve his lap. Liam is right on the bubble here. What a massive upset this would be if Path were to be eliminated and not make it into the top 10. Everybody apart from Jay is on track. Jacob is on an out lap. He's got enough time to get round and start his lap. And that was... who was that? That was Hurricane, and Liam is out. Liam is out of qualifying. Racing Tudor, he is out as well. And Path's got spin out! Oh my word! And that's it! That's Path out! So easy to lose, so easy to spin it at that corner. And that is it for Path. He will start 12th. Ultimate will start 14th. Frisbee probably has a massive Cheshire Cat grin on his face that his two championship rivals are out of the equation for the time being. That is huge. So let's recap the top 10 that are through. Nath, Jay, Frisbee, Sasha, Mad Gank, Prudish Medal, Bull Beast, Jacob, Hurricane, and Paulos all through. Liam, Path, Tudor, and Ultimate out. You've got Paulos, Jacob, Bull Beast, Frisbee, and Sasha all starting on mediums. So Frisbee's our lead car. It's a 110.3 for Frisbee. 110.9 for Prudish. Palos 110.7. What's Jay got in the bag? It's a 110.8. Here comes Hurricane. And that is only a 111.2. Bull Beast into the pits. Here comes Jacob. Got a handful of drivers yet to settle lap time. Sasha, Mad Gank and Bull Beast yet to settle lap time. Nath into the 109s. Mad Gang's still in the pits, interestingly. One of the drivers, Kyle, is having connection issues. So Zola, being the MVP that he is as always, is going to be filtering in at the back. And Bull Beast a 110.8 puts him fourth. Sasha coming down the straight now. What's he going to pull out of the bag? 110.3, 1-2, 4 less than just over 3/10 down. Mad Gang still hasn't come out of the pits yet. Why has he not come out? Mad Gang finally decides to come out of the pits. He's the only one yet to set a lap time. And for a bit of context as far as what time he needs to set is concerned, he's got a 109.988 to beat from Nath, which bit of a tall ask at this point, but you never know. You just never know. Here we go, Mad Gank. And Sasha, oh, hello! 5-place grid penalty for Sasha for blocking who appeared to be the house of Trapolos. Wow, that is huge! Now if Sasha starts outside the top 10 based on his grid penalty, that is going to be major cause for concern. Nevertheless, let's see what Mad Gang can do. He's coming round the last corner onto the main straight, and he gets into 9th with a 1:10.9. And Zola filling in at the last minute for Kyle, who unfortunately can't make it. Frisbee about to start his hot lap. He's on a hot lap right now. It's Nath. And Nath, oh, almost loses it there. He's got one shot to improve on his lap time. What can he pull out of the bag? Bull Beast into the pits. He feels he can't improve further. And Jay's in as well. Sasha's in as well. Jacob with a 1:10.6 puts him into 6th place for the time being. Frisbee 400ths up at the moment. What can he do here? And he aborts his lap. And Hurricane retires as well. So we've just... I think Nate's been made aware. that Frisbee's not improving on his lap time, but that's not going to stop Nate from giving it a go. And he does. He improves by a 10th. 109.877. What can the others do? Got Prudish Metal coming into the pits, as is Trapol. So that's it. That was Mad Gank, my mistake. And Trapol has invalidated his lap. So that's it. It is Nath on pole position. What a performance for him. Very well done there for Nath.
Oh. Sorry about that.
It's fine. It's fine. Family does sort of take priority over something like this. But nevertheless, because of Sasha's illegal block earlier, folks, yes, Caesar's back. Sasha is now going to be starting P8. So your top 10, taking penalties into account, Nath and Frisbee, an all-Spanish front row. And you've got Jay starting third, Prudish in fourth, Jacob fifth, Trap sixth, Bullbee seventh, Sasha will be booted down to eighth. Then Hurricane and Mad Gank rounding up the top 10.
Where's Pat?
You sure you want to know where he is?
I think he's in the wall.
Well, he did sort of put it into the wall. He spun it out of the penultimate corner, lost a bit of his front wing on his hot lap, and didn't make the top 10.
Oh, my bad. I was not trying to remember that thing. I just didn't know.
Yeah. But anyway, on to we'll talk very quickly about our sponsors.
First,
who
I need to get you there. Sponsors. I want to let you know that we just renewed our sponsorship with City Keys.
Yes!
So we will be here for a long more time. We just got the confirmation during this week.
Fantastic. So there we go. CD Keys continuing their sponsorship of the XRL. We're very glad to have them on board, especially now that I'm giving you guys my recommendation of the week from the CD Keys website itself. But we'll get into that shortly. We've also got another one of our original sponsors, Anti-3D, who help with they have 3D printed tracks. What else do they have, Caesar?
They have 3D printed tracks, 3D printed wheels for the Logitech G920. For the, I believe they also have the magnetic shifters. I have those magnetic shifters, the MC3D. I have those on my wheel, and it feels fantastic,
Nice.
man. It gives you a very different sense of shifting up and down. It's amazing, and they also have apparel now. They have clothing. It's called swag in their website. So they have iRacing esports team, the XRL NC3D esports iRacing t-shirt. You can buy it there.
There you go, folks. There you go, folks. Of course, we also have our own XRL store as well, with things like mugs, XRL shirts, phone cases as well.
Yes.
I was like, if we can work something out, possibly some fridge magnets later down the road.
Yeah. Hopefully, I would like that. And they have also clothing, and they have also button boxes. So if you want a button box for your PC, that's mainly for PC. That button box can be used for racing, for flight simulator, for even streaming. You can use it like a stream deck.
Yes,
So,
I definitely like the sound of that.
Yeah,
But,
it's really good.
Yeah. We've also got Driver 61, who came on board with us just a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, Driver 61, and remember we have the giveaway. Today is the
Yes,
last time to get for you guys to get the registration on the giveaway.
Yes, and that giveaway is for a coaching
places.
session that's got 10 places available. We've had a lot of interest for that as well. Driver 61 is effectively a driver academy, folks, that can help you guys improve things like your racecraft, your race pace, and it'll be very useful for people like me who are not the best at getting their setups put together by themselves, needing help from other people. But they've got a whole myriad of classes that you guys can take up, and they start from as little as 50 credits per class, I believe. Hello. And of course, like I say, like Caesar just mentioned, we have CD keys as well. We just renewed our sponsorship with them. Now we just need to get. Yeah, he's got technical issues, but hopefully we'll get them fixed relatively quickly. But yeah, my recommendation of the week for you guys from CD keys is. I just managed to get myself. I managed to get a Switch Lite, so I've got a Nintendo Switch back in my possession again. I've been putting a bit of time. I put a bit of time in yesterday into the new Metroid game Metroid Dread. But my recommendation to you guys, very quickly, is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch. Currently 10% off right now on CD keys if you guys want to get that. And the big news for Kingdom Hearts fans especially, Sora is the last fighter to be added to the Smash Brothers roster. So that's my recommendation of the week, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch. It's not the best view of the lights, but nevertheless, 5 lights. You guys know what time it is. It's lights out and it's race time here at Zandvoort. They thought a very good start. There's already drama at the start. Tudor's gone already. And Tootie has had Tootie's lost a bit of his front wing. There's a lot of drama here. Penalties everywhere. Path's got a penalty. Liam's got a penalty. Mad Gang's got a penalty. Hurricane, Trap, and British Metal all have 5-second penalties for collisions under the virtual safety car. That is massive there. Tudor, not the way he would have wanted to have his debut, but Tudor, first retirement of the day. He is out already. Well, that was a dramatic start, to say the least. It's a real shame there for Racer Tudor, one of our debutants for X1 this evening, the other being Jacob, who won the Dev League race last night here at this circuit. And we're back underway, and Frisbee already off to a and Nath already off to a quick start. Good restart there. Frisbee will be going longer into the race than Nath will. And Ultimate getting himself ahead of Path. Magan getting ahead of Liam. Magan getting himself ahead of Liam there into the into top 10 for lost by 3. Oh my word! Liam almost had an off there. Thankfully he's okay. Careful rejoining the track. I think Lowe might have had a fair amount. I think Lowe might have had some excrement come out of the other end, which would have been very concerning. Still, Ultimate. And oh, hang on. That's Starfish. Starfish. It's not been his day at all. Not been his day at all. A BT back into the session. Nath. Fastest lap of the race again. DRS is now enabled. Frisbee trying to use ERS to keep up with Nath. Now that DRS is enabled, and Trap's gone! Trap's gone! That's a real shame. It's another virtual safety car that is on the exit of turn 3, heading into turn 4. There he is. As one Phil Swift would put it, that's a lot of damage. That is a real shame. That's 2 retirements gone. That's 2 retirements already. And here we go. We're back underway. We don't know what the closest battle on track is because the timing screen's gone a little kaput. But hopefully we get that issue fixed. There it is. Mad Gank and Ultimate battling over the last 2 points, paying positions. Ultimate tried to have a look, but Mad Gank's having none of it. And I think that's Lopez back. He might have the yeah, he's got the issues fixed. Yeah, connection issues. Yeah. While you were away, there's been a bit of drama at the start here, and as I say that, Abiti's gone. That's our 3rd retirement. An Ultimate 5-second collision with his teammates, and it's a full safety car this time. That's 3 safety cars we've had, and it's only lap 4. We've had 2 virtuals already. 1 for Tudor and 1 for Trap Polos. Wow. Sorry, while you were away getting your internet issues fixed, I was going. I mentioned briefly from CD Keys my recommendation of the week, and because I now have a Switch back in my possession, and I've been putting a bit of time into the new Metroid game that came out just on Friday, Metroid Dread. I thought I'd go for a Switch game because for Kingdom Hearts fans especially, they were elated at the news of the final DLC fighter that's coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's my recommendation of the week. Yes, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and there was actually a poll a few years back when there was Smash Bros. For the Wii U and the 3DS as to which character fans wanted in the Smash Brothers series, and Sora was the runaway winner of that poll. But Sakurai didn't actually reveal the results of the poll until earlier this week, when we saw the reveal of Sora being part of Smash Brothers, and yeah. Brilliant. That is brilliant. But yeah, I was like, I said the last few months have been very exciting for Kingdom Hearts fans because some of the music from the series was featured in. I think I've mentioned this during the Olympics. That the fact that some of the Kingdom Hearts music was used during the athletes parade in the opening ceremony for the Tokyo Olympics back in the summer, and And now we've got Sora coming to Smash. And we've got the rest of the Kingdom Hearts series. That's the 1.5, 2.5 collections, 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and Kingdom Hearts 3 all coming to the Nintendo Switch at some point to celebrate. And this is all part of the 20th anniversary celebrations for Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is 20 years old next year come February. And I've actually got a special video lined up on my personal YouTube channel in my Kingdom of Isolation series, where we're going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts for that episode. I've already got my guests sorted for that. I just need to get a bit of research done for the episode, as the safety car is coming in at the end of this lap. But yeah, what a time. Yeah. Oh, the Nickelodeon All-Stars, yes. Yeah. But I say, what a time to be a Kingdom Hearts fan, though, folks. Frisbee on the outside of Nathan to turn 1. He tries to switch back and he's gone spin. Oh my word! That's the last thing Frisbee needed. Oh, good grief! Oh my god! Frisbee and Space. Frisbee tried to rejoin to the track, collected Space, nothing they could do about it, both out of the race. That was, as I've mentioned it previously, with the nature of the circuit, those sort of incidents really cannot afford to be. We really cannot afford any incidents like that to happen. I was on board with. I was like, I'm actually intrigued to see what Space's onboard POV was for that incident. I'm actually very intrigued to see how that's going to play out. But nevertheless, to take a page out of the Office's playbook, how the turntables for Alpine, neither of them made it into Q3, but now their championship rival and the championship leader is out of the race and Ultimate is into the points. Indeed. Yeah, so you've got Hurricane, Prudish Metal, Jay, and Nath all yet to come in. But I think... Yeah, and especially with how high the tire wear is around this track, especially through these high-speed corners like that banked turn 14, and it looks like as I've got the X3 stream in front of me as well. Turns out they've had just as chaotic a race as well. It was... Oh. Well, for me, it was... For me, this is not one of my... It's difficult to put into words, but in a nutshell, this isn't one of my favorite tracks to race on, because like you said, it is a very slippery track. Anytime I tried to put the power down, the back end was always stepping out. So I tried to just... Yeah, because it's not just the wings you would need to fix. It would be the differential that you would need to change as well. And despite everything that happened, I still managed to get myself a top 10 finish and some more points on the board. And that's despite starting P15 roughly. Lowe's had an off, and oh, he's got a turn 1, and he's lost his wing completely. Jacob and Bullbeast meanwhile battling over 4th place, and it looks like Sasha, who had a grid penalty, remember, he wants a piece of the action as well. Bullbeast just getting out of the way. Bullbeast is getting out of the way because he knows how quick Sasha is. And Hurricane, and oh dearie me, Bullbeast, Mad Gang, they've all gone spinal, and I think Ultimate got caught up in it as well. No, he hasn't. Actually, I think he has. Yes, he has. Ultimate got caught up in it as well, and Starfish is now up into P9, soon to be P8. Can't quite make it stick heading into the chicane. Drama and action up and down the field. But next week, we've got a firm fan favourite before we have our break week on the 23rd and 24th. We're going to be at Monza next week, the Temple of Speed for the Italian Grand Prix. And then the following week, we're going to have a break week because we've got the Circuit of the Americas playing host to the US Grand Prix, with Verstappen in the lead of the championship by 6 points as Lowe comes into the pits. That'll be for a front wing change. Jacob right on the back of British Medal for 3rd place. He's got Sasha and Hurricane behind them as well, so they'll all have DRS. Question is, can they make anything of it? Jacob, interestingly, electing not to use any of his battery to try and overtake British Medal for the time being. He's using it to try and stay as close to British Medal as possible. And that's yellow flags, and that is the Alfa Romeo of Bullbeast Path now. And oh, Bullbeast has a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Path. What on earth happened there? Jacob, meanwhile, has just got himself into 3rd place. What has happened to Path, meanwhile? Doesn't look like he's got any damage. But I think Bullbeast is the one that has damage. Oh! I think that's not just damage he's got. I think it will also be very, very overcooked tyres. So we're on to lap 12 of 36, a third of the way through the race now. We've got these 4 here still battling for that last podium position, but of course remember Prudish, Hurricane, Ultimate, Bullbeast and Lowe all have time penalties for collisions, which whether some of those will get removed or not remains to be seen, as Bullbeast has had another off, and he is now down to 14th in the running order at the moment. Frisbee is Frisbee will be frustrated that he's not able to extend his championship lead. Been struggling all week, and then that happens. Yeah, he has been. So if that's not an example of how difficult this track is, I don't know what is. But hey, onwards and upwards, Frisbee. We've got Monza next week. That one is going to be an absolute classic. It's a classic circuit, and it's a fan favourite circuit as well. Hopefully, something for potentially the Tifosi to celebrate now that both Ferraris are out of the race. They still have an Italian. They have a Ferrari-powered car in the lead, though, in the form of Nate in the Alfa Romeo. Sasha is on the back of British medal. He's practically out of ERS, but Sasha making it look very easy into fourth. Bit of a lock up there, but he's now into fourth, and now he can start hunting Jacob down for that last podium position as we approach half distance in the race. Ultimate in 13 laps on those mediums, serving his 5-second penalty, and I think he's having to change his front wing as well, just to really rub the salt in, and that's hard. That'll be going to the end of the race. That is a bull beast. He's had a spin again. Not been his day at all, and he is now the first driver of the day to be lapped. And talking of drivers getting lapped, Nikita Mazepin, blue flag said, oh my word, just before we get into that, Ultimate's gone! Ultimate is out on the exit of turn 3! There he is, he spun it backwards, and that's him, that's one Alpine gone! And it's all down to pass, and it's another safety car. Two full safety cars and two virtual safety cars. That's 4 today. So as I was saying, Nikita Mazepin, blue flags mean get out the way. I cannot fathom the fact that you've got somebody who is so disrespectful towards basic rules of the sport. Blue flag means you are about to be lapped. Get out of the way. Tootie with a 5-second penalty for crossing the pit lane exit line. Doubt he'll be able to get that removed, but nevertheless, here come the leaders. Nath, Jacob, Jay, Brutish, Sasha, Starfish, and that has put Liam into the lead of the race. Liam's going to be a very happy man after this. He's managed to get himself into the lead of the race. So, fair play to him. It's all down to Path now to try and make something of Path is 28 points behind. Jacob, 5-second penalty for his collision with Starfish. Absolutely staggering. Bull Beast is going to be caught right in the middle of all of this. Yes, he is. We're only halfway through the race. Safety car in this lap. Liam leading from Nath. Mad Gank's third. Jay fourth. Jacob fifth. Starfish sixth. Hurricane seventh. Medal eighth. Sasha ninth. And Path rounding up the top 10. And you've got Low, Zola, Tootie, and Bullbeast still in as well. So how are they going to attack the restart? They've already gone. They've already gone. Brilliant restart there from Liam and Nath. And everyone's... And Bull Beast having to let everybody through. Tootie and Zola into the pits. A real shame for the Alpine team. Didn't have the best qualifying result, and now they're not really going to get much from the race. But they'll be breathing a sigh of relief because McLaren aren't really going to get much either, because their championship, because the championship leader Frisbee is out of the equation as well. Starfish getting himself ahead of Jacob. Whoa, careful. May need to be a bit more careful on that one. Here comes Nath ahead of Liam. Straight through. Easy as that. Says, thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that. Hurricane getting ahead of Jacob. And Prudish Metal battling with Sasha still. "15 laps to go, including the one they're on." There we go. That's fine. It's okay. Sasha's just got himself ahead of Jacob. Jacob's now starting to plummet down the order after such a strong showing in the Dev League yesterday, which got him that X1 seat to begin with. Apart from a brief stint under the safety car that saw Liam manage to jump him while Nath was making the pit stop, so Liam was leading for the safety car period we just had, and then Nath took a couple of laps to finally get back into the lead. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we see him taking the lead of taking the race win, and that's low gone this time, and another safety car. That's our 5th one of the day. That was... there's Low there. 2D's just gone past him. That was heading through turns 9 and 10, and that's allowed Liam, Mad Gank, and Jacob to all come in. Looks like they're coming in for some soft tyres. Mad Gank's coming in for some mediums. Both Aston Martins going for the softs. Which begs the question, can the drivers get to the end on those... Can the drivers get to the end on soft tyres from here? Because we've got 14 laps to go. We'll be spending like 2 or 3 behind the safety car. 2D's coming for a set of softs. Be very. I'll be. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually very intrigued to see if the soft tyre runners can make anything of this. We'll wait and see how it all plays out. Because we've only got 4 runners on soft tyres. Liam, Jacob, Starfish and Tootie. So that's both Aston Martins and both Williams drivers on soft tyres. Everybody else is on between 7 to 9 lap old mediums. That's because all the penalties were 5-second penalties, and they were all served. Yeah, they've all been served. Yeah, there's no track limit penalties. Yeah. Yeah, with everything that we've seen so far today, it means that Frisbee's not going to be able to extend his lead in the championship. But crucially for him. Zola saying that he can't hear you. Must have might be include the audio thing again.
Can everyone hear me now?
Yeah, that should be it. And there we go. Safety car in. Safety car in this lap. And I think that's our allotted amount of safety cars that we are able to use. We've had 5. We've had 3 full safety cars and 2 virtual safety cars. I think that's our allotted amount. Nevertheless, Mad Gank and Bull Beast, and oh my word, and here comes more time penalties for collisions. Oh dear.
Collisions in their safety car is something that shouldn't be happening at X1.
Yeah, exactly. Mad Gank and Jacob have had to come in. Starfish. Oh, that's concerning. He's left the session. Now, that begs the question, is his car going to be under AI?
His car pitted. Looks like. Oh no, who pitted? Mad Gank? The last on the safety car restart. He was in the points.
Yeah, that was really the sort of thing he could have done without.
At P5, this is good points for the championship.
Indeed. But of course, with Ultimate out of the equation, it's going to be down to Path to make a huge dent in Frisbee's championship lead, because he'll still be leading regardless. He'll still be leading the championship regardless, but how big is that gap going to be? Timing screens have gone a little kaput. So we'll see where everything is. Starfish coming into the pits to change his front wing.
Right, that'd be the AI.
Yeah, it looks like he's under AI, but the question is, will he come back into the session.
That is going to be sad for him because he was in the points. He got disconnected. I'm intrigued with how the Esports Pro series are going to be happening this year because the game is very glitchy. And last year we saw some glitches in the Esports Pro races. What will happen here today?
Yeah. So you had some of the Esports Pro Series drivers. They were not able to. They had connection issues because they were working from home.
Yeah. But even in a LAN party, I don't know if it will work better.
Ooh, hello. What have I just found here? What's this I spy on CD Keys? 25% off a pre-order for the premium edition of Forza Horizon 5.
Hey, 25%. Xbox.
Well, yeah. Officially, it says 24% on the website, but I'm just rounding it up to 25.
Okay. Let me watch it. I didn't know there was a. But maybe it's going to be a Game Pass at start, right?
It's going to be on Game Pass anyway, but there's an opportunity to actually buy the premium edition of the game.
Oh yeah, the premium edition. That's good.
Yeah, which you'll be able to play a few days before the standard edition comes out on Game Pass.
You are intrigued by that game, right?
Yeah, so I'm actually in the process of and because it's a pre-order from CD Keys, I'm actually going to need to refund. I'll actually need to read through that when the race is over. We've got.
Oh, you're going to be doing it. You're going for it. That's good.
Yeah. I'm getting it. I've already got it pre-installed on. So I've already got it pre-installed on my Xbox. I just need to get. What was it?
Deluxe.
This is it. Yeah.
And is it cheaper than in the Xbox store?
Well, in the Xbox store, you'll be getting it. I would imagine you'll be getting it at full price because the recommended retail price for me, it's £85 for the premium edition on the Xbox store. But I would imagine you'll probably get something like 10% off if you've got Game Pass. But with CD Keys, you're getting it for CD Keys right now. You're getting it for 25% off.
Yeah, that's really good.
So yeah, that's spoiler alert, folks. That's next week's recommendation of the week, folks. If you guys want to get it,
make sure to read the pre-order.
The pre-order.
Yeah. I don't know how it works, but I know it's.
You'll receive the code on the. You'll receive the code on the day of the product's official release.
Oh, okay.
Right, that's fine.
Yep.
And of course, we need to take into account the different time zones for the release. So like people in like Australia and New Zealand will get it before me in the UK, but I'll be getting it before
me
before Caesar will in USA, Mexico, North America territory.
Yeah.
But either way, doesn't change the fact that I'm excited about Forza Horizon 5 because I brought it up when my recommendation of the week at the time was Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah, that was really good. You need to get a wheel. You need to get a wheel because Forza it's really enjoyable with the wheel.
Interesting. And we've got a safety car. What? Hang on. That's not. Oh no! That's safety car number 6 today. And Borbies has been disqualified. He couldn't rejoin the track safely, and as a result, he's been disqualified for being parked in a dangerous location. We're now down to 12 runners, and there's only 5 laps to go.
Oh, see, he's wheel moving. I see his right rear wheels moving.
What on earth?
But they were moving, but he was like stuck in the curb. That's really crazy, dude.
Oh my word.
Oh, he got ruined by the game.
Oh, that's a nightmare. So that's two disqualifications we've had this evening. Ultimate in qualifying, and Bullbeast here. And Bullbeast here in the race.
It's crazy. See, the race is going to be. Oh, Liam's going to be getting in trouble.
But you know, the thing is, you know the biggest beneficiary of everything that's happened so far today? Path.
Yeah.
He started outside the top 10. He's now P4.
Yeah.
How many places did he get? Yeah, he started 12th, and he's now P4. 2D has been a big beneficiary as well. He started 17th after serving a qualifying ban. He's now P7. Zola jumping in last minute. He's now P11.
He went into the pits.
Yeah, looks like a few of the drivers came in for a fresh set of softs. They'll be going for the fastest lap of the race.
Safety car is probably going to be in this lap. I don't think he's going to make another one. Oh, well, yeah, he can make it because there'll be two more laps.
Yeah.
3 more laps.
Yeah, so we'll be going to possibly lap 33, lap 34 possibly.
Yeah, for the safety car to restart. And remember, guys, safety car, virtual safety car, and safety car restart are no tolerance zone. So if you have an incident in one of those sections, the penalty is going to be bigger.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this because on a late safety car like this one, everyone tries to make the overtake.
Exactly.
And it can happen that you try to make the overtake, but you're going to be getting instead a 10-second penalty because you caused a collisions. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's very difficult, man. That's why I hate late safety cars when I'm driving. I hate them, but when I'm commentating, it's amazing.
Yeah, there's that. But yeah, yeah, this is what we're after, right? So, back to Forza Horizon 5 now that we're on the safety car.
Yes.
The premium edition. This is what we get with it. We get the base game itself. We'll get the 2 expansions as well, whatever the expansions are going to be. I loved the Lego Speed Champions expansion from Forza Horizon 4. You get the car pass, the welcome pack, and the VIP membership for the game as well. So yeah, you're getting a fair amount there. And the release date for the premium edition is November the 5th, and it will be on Game Pass on November the 9th. So you've got a few weeks. You've got about a month before the game comes out.
And remember, it's located in Mexico. And the game is
Yes, the game is in Mexico this
time.
So
you're going to be watching some real good sceneries there.
Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, Colorado was great. And oh, Jay's gone. That's both Red Bulls out. And Liam's gone as well. What is going on?
I told you, man.
What is going on? And Sasha. Oh my word, Sasha and Tunia were caught up in it as well. Sasha, no front wing. Is Zoro okay though? I think he is. And that Path is probably grinning ear to ear right now because he's now in the podium paying positions.
To be honest, Turi made that himself.
That was absolutely. That was his own doing.
The Red Bull. Jay, I think.
Jay, yeah.
He made it himself. He spun.
Yeah, he spun, hit the wall, nowhere he could go. He was gone, and then it was just a domino effect from there. Liam out of the Liam out, and Sasha front wing damage as well. Well, he's lost his front wing completely. I think Hurricane has got some damage as well. Indeed he does. He's missing an end plate. Zola's now P7.
And Zola was trained. Zola pitted for the soft tire to get the fastest lap outside of the top 10. And now he's P7.
Yeah. And the thing is, because there's only 10 finishes now, we're only going to be getting there's only going to be 1 point for the fastest lap. And that's going to be the fastest lap of the race.
Yep. It played very well.
No points for the fastest lap. Yeah, there's no points for the fastest lap outside the top 10. It will be touch and go to see if Path can catch up with Nath at this point. But if he plays his cards right, he might get himself P2 here.
But now in the podium. Talking about crazy races.
There's no DRS though.
It.
Yeah. But like I say, there's no DRS now. This is just going to be all the way to the finish now. If you want to overtake somebody, you gotta do it on merit. You can't rely on DRS to help you with that.
Nate's pace is impressive, man. It's almost 2 second gap now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you've got Mad Gank, Jacob, and Starfish all behind them as well. They want a piece of the action. They want to have that. And no, actually, hang on a second. We are getting DRS, and it's the final lap. Starfish has the fastest lap of the race. Here we go, folks. Grandstand finish time.
It's going to be crazy.
Oh, with all the drama and chaos that we've seen throughout today's race, this is why I love doing this. This is why I love commentating here. Which reminds me, I still need to get my submission in place for the DHL commentary challenge. Yes, which you sent to me on Instagram earlier in the week.
To do that, man. You need to do that.
Crofty, I'm coming after your job. This might be Part's last chance here to get that second place. He's not close enough on this occasion. But we're going to have to focus on Nath for the time being, because he's coming round. This will be his second win of the season. What a dramatic race, and it is going to come to a close. Nath is going to put himself potentially into the hunt for the championship now. He comes across the line. He wins the Dutch Grand Prix. And Prudish Medal keeps Path behind. Prudish second, Path third, Mad Gang fourth, Jacob fifth, Starfish sixth. Zola is going to come round in seventh, to the 8th, Hurricane 9th, and Sasha, unfortunately, will be finishing 10th. The fastest lap is Starfish with a 1:11.628. Nath just informing me, that that is his third win of the season. So, but regardless, that win has just brought him right into the hunt for the championship potentially. And wait, hang on, what? Did I just see that at the end? Did Sasha take the fastest lap?
It looks
he did! He did get the fastest lap at the end. And Zola, for Codemasters, gets driver of the day.
This man deserves it. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna give it to Zola as well, because he filled in last minute. And he got P7 at the end of it all.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's really good performance for him. And Nate, what is going with this driver, man? There was 2 laps of the race remaining, and he managed to get a 2 second gap. So he was 1.5 seconds faster than everyone else. It's crazy.
How on earth he managed that is beyond me. But nevertheless,
very well performed. Yeah, Sasha got it.
Here we go. Yep, there we go. He managed to get it by less than a 10th. So, here we go. Your finishers for the race. You got Nath, Prudish, Path, Mad Gank, Jacob, Starfish, and Zola. Zola, my driver of the day as well, because he filled in last minute, and he got P7 at the end of it all.
I'm between Zola and Pat, because Pat got a podium position. He started P12, P14, I don't remember.
He was P12, yeah. But
Sola's
really well done from Path regardless.
Really good too.
Yeah. To the 8th, Hurricane 9th, Sasha rounding up the top 10 and gets the fastest lap. No track limit penalties, but I would imagine there's going to be a fair few there'll be a fair few penalties in the incident report later in the week. Liam and Jay are shown as being classified, but they DNF'd after that safety car restart. And the rest of the non-finishers: Bull Beast, Low, Ultimate, Frisbee, Space, Abiti, Trap, and Tudor. Tudor couldn't even get a lap in the race. He was gone at the start. What a dramatic race. What an action-packed race.
What an action-packed ending, man.
Yeah.
2 safety cars in 6 laps.
Yeah. And then we had all that at the end as well. But congratulations to Nath, winning from pole, his 3rd win of the season. And well done to Path as well on a great recovery drive after not making it into Q3 for, I believe, the first time this season.
Yes,
and Ultimate also had a very rare Q2 elimination as well, but he unfortunately couldn't finish. But this does mean that Path has closed the gap. The gap was 28 points heading into today's race. Path has managed to get that down to just 13 as we head to Monza next week. And this also means that Alpine have been able to miraculously extend their lead at the top of the Constructors' Championship as well. And Fiend, big thanks Fiend. He has he's done a tier 1 subscription. 9 months subscribed to the channel. Much appreciated, Fiend. And he simply said, "Get in there, Lewis."
Thank you very much.
If only it was a Mercedes that won today, but hey ho, when life gives you lemons and all that. But that being said, I'm gonna need to catch my breath after that. And but the XRL coverage doesn't stop here, folks, because we've got the X2 race getting underway in about an hour's time, and that will conclude our XRL coverage for this evening. The ARL League has now been rebranded as Xtreme Monday Nights, and the first race under that new name will be tomorrow night. We've also got European Formula Racing during the week as well. We've also got the Premier Racing League on the Thursday as well. And then next weekend, we do it all again at Monza. Dev League on the Saturday, and then X1, X2, and X3 on the Sunday. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next week.
See you later, guys.